Hey traders, what's going on? We got the watch list video here for Monday, December 28th. Hope everybody had a great Christmas. Starting off with the SPYs, I always do the daily chart. Very narrow range, very low volume, very typical, right, of the day before Christmas, and the market closed at 1. So anyway, we've got another holiday shortened week. The market will be closed Friday again. But let's finish out the year strong, right? So what are we watching for Monday? STIC has only been trading for what, 5 days? I had a big gap up on, I want to say Monday. I got to remember it wasn't a weekend. Had a big gap up on Thursday, which was the last trading day of the week. And a pretty strong range, but then closing well off its highs. Just because it's only been trading for 5 days and had pretty big, as biggest volume ever on the 5th day, I am going to keep an eye on it. It's hard to draw any conclusions, or there's no support and resistance really when something's been trading for 5 days. But in some ways that can make it more tradable in that you don't have any resistance, and you've seen stuff like this go double in a day or two. So anything can happen. It could also open at $5 on Monday. I have no idea, but anyway, I'm going to watch that one. CLSK seems to have like really nice move here, but kind of resistance right around this 26 area. Closed well off of that though, but it's holding up really well, so I'm going to keep an eye on that one. Remember, I'm a day trader, so I'm looking for stuff to give me intraday setups, kind of recent high flyers that can give me intraday setups during the session. I don't hold overnight. So CYCC, maybe a little soon to put this on watch, because whenever you have a big move like this, you'd like to see it come in for a couple days, right? Maybe 3 days, get down to at least the 8 day. But sometimes when something's really strong, puts in a little narrow range day, at least relative to the 2 previous big days, sometimes this can become just like a 1 day of rest and then it continues again. So we'll see if it displays any of those characteristics on Monday. QS, another one that's really extended, right? The moving averages are down here and it's all the way up here. Had that huge move, which would have been what, Tuesday, and then Wednesday an inside day, Thursday an inside day, closing about where it opened. Pretty neat story behind this stock though, so I do want to keep an eye on it. I'd like to see that thing come down for a couple days first, give me a better opportunity, but we'll see. XL has only been trading for 3 days. I think it was it Citron went long, or announced that they were long on this stock on this would have been Wednesday on this big day, and then Thursday gaps up and sells off for the whole day. So again, another one that's only been trading for a few days, so there's not a lot to go on, but it certainly had a huge move on Wednesday and a nice pullback on Thursday. So I am definitely going to watch this one. And related to this one, if XL gets going and I miss what I would deem an A+ entry, I'm not going to chase it, but I can also look to the following two. FIII are deemed sympathy plays to XL. So that's one I'll watch, and then GIK. Both of those have been deemed sympathy plays to XL. So if I do miss a trade in XL and it's ripping without me, instead of chase, right, I'll look to these two for a possible entry. FUBO, huge move here, like a big 4-day move. Now you got 2 days lower down into the 8 day, so potential bounce play on Monday. Bitcoin idea, Riot, has had a 2-day pullback, and I just checked Bitcoin before I made this video, and actually went up to 28,000 this weekend. I'm not sure exactly where it sits right now. Let me glance at it. It's at 26,639. So I mean, it's way above where it closed last week, and so we're definitely going to keep an eye on it, right? I want to say where it closed. Actually, I don't think Bitcoin ever closes, but you know what I mean, when last week closed out. So that's a potential play, Riot. You could also watch MARA. I also like EQOS. Type that one out here. That's kind of my Bitcoin play. It had a huge move back here, then a gap up on Tuesday, a red day on Wednesday, and then Thursday a green day. But this one is pretty interesting. It can move when it moves, so we're going to keep eyes on that one as a sympathy Bitcoin play to Riot or to Bitcoin itself. And a couple more. CUROs, kind of a sleeper pick, but it had this huge move, what, about a week ago? And then pulled back. Hasn't broken a previous day's high since it hit almost 21, but did put in a green daily candle on Thursday. So this one, a potential long on Monday. And last one, INSG. I think this is a 5G play. Had a big rip on, let's see, Tuesday, then a red day Wednesday, red day Thursday. Both of these kind of inside days on declining volume. So this one's really strong. I'm going to watch that one on Monday as well. I'm going to leave it at that. We will also add pre-market gappers to this list. And let's close out the year strong and have another great week. All right, I'm done babbling. We'll see you in the chat room.